oh, but you break it down. Like, you still got to turn down something because I can hear it. I can still hear it. It's too loud. Anyway, so I am going to do Q&A for depression. And I don't talk about depression a lot because I'm not a depressed person, but I could be. I don't know. Like the other day, like I said, I had an anxiety recording. And so I'm going to go through depression because I think depression is something hard. And I know that it's like a place where you can't move around, and I've been there. Like, where I cried, and I thought, how could God put this many tears in my face? I was mad. Like, I was just so mad that I was crying so much. Like, when I went to the doctor, she said, do you want some medicine? I was like, and she was trying to actually give me more painkillers. I'm like, I don't want no damn medicine. Like, what the hell going on with you? I finally took a pill and it like dosed. Like, I was just out again for all day. So after I lost the baby, I went through like a horrible depression. So it was just like a lot of shit I just didn't give a fuck about it. It's like I was just trying to kind of move on with my life. And like I said, it was a battle with myself. Like, I was actually pissed at myself for being depressed for too long. And so music helped me. Shameless. Let me tell y'all the 3 songs. And like I always contribute. I know I tell this story so much, but it's just a little clip with Ellen, and she tell you about Coldplay and Fix You. And y'all, I heard the song for the first time, and it was like so gorgeous to me. So that was one. And then One and Only by Adele, which was gorgeous. And what was my other song? I think that was it, for real. I think that was it. Those 2. And Adele, Make You Feel My Love. And then, like I said, the movies were like Barbara Streisand, Auntie Mame. What else? I tried to get like a little Diana Ross in there. Like, I want to see like, and I think I need to do this now, like Sparkle and just like old Diana Ross movies, you know, like something else. Sometimes it's like so nice to see a woman standing there and just being her grateful self. You know, it's like these black actresses, especially during that time, like during the blaxploitation time, they did some good work. And I think that we sometimes miss out on it. And the other thing is, like, when you watch them, they are the better movies. Like, they actually are better now than they were when we saw them when we were younger. Like, some things that changed for, like, Star Wars and E.T., it was awful. Like, they was, like, awful. Like, I look back and I'm like, this shit is horrible. But you actually look back at some of these, at some of those older movies, and you like, damn, like, they don't make this no more. Like, that's what we missing now. It was like they were so good. Like some of those movies, like Claudine. Oh my God, it's like it's still so rich and flavorful. And then with the attitudes and like the different types of women and the different levels of who they were. And sometimes it wasn't. Sometimes it was just all on the same shit. Like they was just like basically like, let's put some ghetto shit on her and let's get them out there, you know. But for real, they still end up being like good movies. So I don't know, I think that's something that we just need to like kind of go back and look at and maybe take something from and maybe upgrade from there. You know, it's like, because I'm thinking the upgrades that we have now, it's just not enough. It's not full. And that's what I'm saying. It's just parts missing from it. But anyway, I'm not always a depressed person. I know I didn't went off so far off topic, but I'm not always a depressed person. I don't get depressed a lot. I don't go through sad. I didn't go through it last year. I don't think I'll go through this year. And sad is seasonal depression that happens in the Midwest because there's not a lot of sun out here, and so people don't realize they can go to the tanning salons. Even people of color, just go in there for 2 or 3 minutes, and you will actually get a little. You don't have to take any pills or anything. Me and my friends, we used to do it when we were in college. Like we would be like, ugh, I hate this, you know. And so we would actually go to the tanning salon to get darker. But it was actually just like sort of healthy for us. And don't do it for longer than 2 or 3 minutes. Like seriously, like you don't need to be in there. I remember I stayed in there one time for almost 7-8 minutes, and I smelled my skin. Like your skin will actually burn. It's like tingle factor things in there. Like it's different kind of lotions and stuff you can put on you to make you whatever, dark or whatever. I mean, you can do it for beauty reasons or you can do it for health reasons. And I say if you do it for health reasons, get in there, get you some light. 2 or 3 minutes and get out. You don't need to be in there for that long. Also, it feels good to be wrapped in the warmth of the tanning bed. I don't know. So anyway, They tried to give me vitamin D last year. It's like, man, I know, just give me
That's sexy.
It's not. It's like actually like they trying to give you like fake sunshine. You know, like it was like sunshine in a pill. It's like you can't. I wonder if they'll try to give it to me again this year, but I think it was just probably sugar water. I don't know, but I feel like if you do your yoga, what else did I do? Make sure you eat well. Like during this, I know it's like winter time, but eat well. Like eat like it's summer. Eat fruits and vegetables, all these different things. One thing that me and my son, what I started to do for me and my son is make jars of this squash sauce or whatever. And it's just like what I do is just take the squash and I make the same squash, like a acorn squash, and I put in brown sugar and or you can use agave, brown sugar or agave. They both work. Butter. And that's it. And then I like mix it all up. And it just makes this little sweet sauce that I can put, like, I put it on a pizza. I put it on, like, it's just a spread. It's just a quick, healthy spread. You know, it's not even anything that's unhealthy for you. So it's like, even with that, like, you can just keep eating, but just making sure that it's like something really healthy for you, because you need that during this time, especially since the sun is not out. You need what the earth is giving you. And I would say try to do everything as fresh as you can. If not, then use frozen, because canned has a lot of salt in it. What else? I think that's it. Get you a little drink too. Like around this time, I get this thing called rum chata, because it's like horchata, and I like put it in my coffee. I don't do it anymore, but for real, if I have enough cash, I could. I try to just like keep it in the house, you know. But yeah, I got a little brandy up there. Sometimes make yourself a little drink too. You know, get you a little wine, whatever you need for yourself. It's all good for you. Like just make sure that you are keeping a healthy whatever. Make sure you're moving around the house. It's a good time to dance. You know, it's a good time to turn on some country, some Christmas, whatever, and dance, because it's like it's actually healthy for you. It's a good time to cry because the doors are closed, the windows are down. You know, it's like so many different things. So yeah, we are going to do Q&A depression. So the first thing, right, it says 3 things that you have achieved today. Okay, so 3 things that I achieved today. If I'm looking at it, I achieved, y'all, I don't know. I don't think I did anything. I cooked a lot today. I picked up the dog poop. And we did homeschool. So we did homeschool, and I signed my kid up for different classes. It's a thing called varsity tutors. If your kid needs a tutor, I'm a varsity tutor. But it's like also the varsity tutor has free classes. So if you're doing homeschool, and I'm thinking this is my first time doing homeschool, but I think it's like such a release. It's a relief to go through the classes. Some of the classes my son is like really advanced for, especially for the kindergarten through 5th grade. So I go through 6th through 9th grade classes for him. But what I'm saying is like, it's just something that you can sign up for as a parent, and you guys can actually have your kid take 3 classes if that's something that you want to do. You can also take classes that they pay for, which are like $15 an hour, different things like that. And you just go in there and you look at it, but it's free. So those are 3 things I achieved today. And I put varsity tutors down in the link below, just so everybody knows. Let me get my list out. The next thing is things that I am thankful for. Things that I am thankful for. So first off, I'm thankful for my son. I'm thankful for my other son, which is my dog. And I'm thankful for the sun, which is the sun in the sky. Like, I'm really thankful for all 3 of those things. Sun, and sun. Today we got sunshine. So that's the best thing about anything. Is like today we got real sunshine.
Guys, I think he sees me.
When were you last not depressed? What is different in your life than it was now? I'm gonna skip that question because like I haven't been depressed, but that's a good question. If you are depressed, when was the last time you were depressed, and what is the difference between then and now? Okay, like really question that. It was something else I used to do when I was depressed, and I'll talk about this a lot too. Like make sure you journal. Like, it's like, write those things down. Write it down. I am coming out with a CBT book, and I think I'm going to start putting, like, depression things in there, too, because I think that's actually, sometimes it's helpful because sometimes you can't do it, and sometimes you don't want to do it. And sometimes you need a pretty page to look at, like, seriously, like, you need something to get back to and something to help you clarify what's going on in your life. So, I think that is a good thing. Write the happiest time of your life. See, like, so, write down the happiest time of your life. You write down the happiest time for me in my life. I cannot remember. I just cannot. But I think it has something to do with my son. It has to be. It has to be something where we were laughing or whatever. And I mean, it could have been today. Like, he is so silly and mean, too. He's mean. So, you know, even with that, I'm just like, just make me happy. Like, his little laugh is so fucking cute. You know, I think it was just on the porch just now. Like, we were on the porch. He was being mean. I tickled his face, his chin, his bad little chin. He is so cute. But yes, that was just like the happiest time of my life. For real. 3 new hobbies I want to try. So, I want to rollerblade. No, I want to skateboard. I want to fish. Even though I fish, I haven't been fishing a lot lately because I just leave her. So I want to fish and I want to camp. So skateboard, fish, and camping. That's what I want to do. What is part of yourself you are unhappy with? How can you work on improving this? Right now, I am unhappy with being her. And it's not something that I can improve on, right? Like, right now, I feel like somebody's holding me in space. I'm not blaming people, but I do. I feel like this is nothing. This is not the goal for us, you know. So, how can I improve on that? I don't know. I mean, sometimes you don't know, and I think that would lead me into a depression someday. Like, when I feel like, when I know that I'm not gonna be able to get where I gotta go. It's like, do I realize that or do I just keep going? I keep going because I'm like, that is not gonna be my fucking realization. But yeah, it's like that's kind of like it's teeter-totters for me. So I don't know if that's it. I don't know, and I don't want to be a person that blames people. But in this situation, I am. You know, I'm not a blamer. I'm like, you did something. And it's like, but really you did. You know, I can't. You tried to. You see what I'm saying? You did that. That's what you did. So, what is a goal you are working towards? I'm working towards being a writer, a producer, and a director. That's my goal. Writer, producer, and director. That's what I want to do. I think I can be a comedian too. I think I'm pretty funny. When the lights are low and the curtains down low, I can be a comedian. I think I really can. I also would like to date Jamie Foxx or Baratunde. Yes. Or David Banner. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's like one of those 3. Those are just ideas that I have. You know, I would like to cook Jamie Foxx dinner and sit down across from him and talk to him about making movies with money. Baratunde. I would like to sit across from him and talk about writing a full script for this idea that I have that includes Jamie Foxx in the movie with the money. David Banner. I would like to sit next to him and smell this essence of his chest because it is so beautiful. Oh my God, Jesus Christ, this man. Why do y'all put him in the gym, Jesus? Just take a day off, David. Just take a day off. Oh my God. Well, listen, I would like to sit next to him while he smells good and discuss the music and the script for the movie with the money. Do y'all understand what I'm trying to tell you? I have ideas. I have places to go. I have things to see. I have people to do. This is all I'm trying to tell you. And we can do all that in a movie that I have an idea for that includes working with Jamie Foxx, Baratunde, Thirsty, and David Banner. That's it. You see what I'm saying? I am a writer, a producer, and a director. And one day I shall be a comedian. Okay, so next. What are you doing to work towards that goal? Well, I wrote some stuff and then people stole it. I hope these people were actually trying to give me something to do with it instead of stealing my shit. You see what I'm saying? So you see what I'm saying? How I just keep having to go and be like, I don't know who the motherfuckers are going through my shit. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, that's what I do. I work towards the goal. I keep my ideas close to me. I try to write as much as I can. I make jokes in my head all day. I know that feels like I'm not getting anywhere, but I will be there. I will be there. I'll be there. I'll be there. Just call my name. Name one event that troubles you and you want to work on letting go of. I know that this is some real bullshit right here, what I'm finna tell you. Y'all hear me? If I look back over my life, I'm serious, and I'm not bullshit. This is actually from a church song. And think things over. I got a testimony. Do you hear me? I be so pissed. But it's almost like I wouldn't be who I am. I would be who I am, but I wouldn't be who I am. So that's it. And I still can't sit here and be like I regret anything because I don't feel like I did a lot wrong. And with that, that's all it is. It's like I have no regrets. No regrets. No regrets. If you have a fucked up tattoo. Nothing. I'm just like, to be here now and be at peace and to be tickling my son's chin. And that's the best part of my day. To say Baratunde.
Good answer.
Baratunde. To say that, you see what I'm saying? It's just something about it. It's something about that. What area of your life are you most happy with? I'm happy with the little family that I have. I'm happy with the people that are right here with me and the dog that's right here with me. That's what I'm saying. It's like I'm really happy for that. I really am. I'm going to do one more question. That's 11 questions, and then I'm moving on with my life. 11. How can you start making changes to improve this area? My son got the same goals as I do, to be a writer, producer, director, host, whatever he can do. And so that's it. Like, I just think that if we work towards us doing what we want to do to make us happy, we will be okay. That's it. I think that we need to still build relationships with people. I think that we still need to. That's it. No regrets. You know. I think one day I will be depressed. I mean, I don't know. I'm not saying I'm not writing in stone, but I think that if I don't get out of this situation, it will depress me. It will make me feel really like I don't have a reason to be here. Or a purpose or idea or anything. Like I feel like I'm broke. And I'm not broke. But I'm broke. Financially I'm broke, but I'm not broke. So that's my whole thing. It's like, I don't know. I don't know. I hope people are happy to be black unicorns. Because I hear myself and I hear the integrity and I see my life and I'm thinking, oh, life has never been full of integrity. And so I don't know, it's something that I'm proud of. This show is actually something I'm proud of. Every show I do that defines something different about me, or that describes or names me, or I see something different in somebody else, or I find a new analysis of who they are. I'm proud of it. Like, I'm proud of all of it. It makes me proud to be black. It makes me proud to be human. It makes me proud to have titties and a vagina. You know, all of that. And so, I don't know. I want to share it. I want to make it bigger. I don't want just to be a drop of water. I want to be an ocean that crashes into another ocean. That's what I want to be. A full fucking body of water. So, I don't know. That's it for my show today. I just wanted to go over that because I feel as if sometimes people struggle with things that we don't know about. And depression being where you can't move, you can't think, you can't whatever. You know, it's like sorrowful and you don't know why. And it's like you want to be out of it and you can't. And it's a lot. You know, it's a physical, mental thing. It's a physically mental thing. And I think that the window of tolerance is too far from... It's too far to get over. Like my anxiety. Like sometimes I know that the window of tolerance is coming. I know that at some point I'm going to want to feel human again. And that's not what happens with depression. Sometimes you want to feel it and you can't. And so that made me, I don't know about you, but it made me even sadder. Like I'm just like, I can't be happy. I couldn't be happy for shit. And it wasn't that I was complaining about anything. It was just in my mind or in my body, I couldn't be happy. So we got to remember that. And make sure if somebody has depression, you check on them. Because there's a lot of horrible shit that'll go through your head during that time. So that's all I'm saying. Love. One heart. Let's get together and feel alright. Have a good day. Shantae Brown Sugar Talk on the Black Unicarns. Have a good day.
Sorry, but if it's winning you lack, you must lie